In the coming weeks, as the Church's liturgical year draws to a close, we hear the theme of preparing for the coming of the Lord. Today's Gospel is one such reading. In the New Testament, there are many occasions when Jesus is given the title Teacher. In today's Gospel reading, Jesus is seen as the teacher par excellence, as he engages the disciples in reflecting on faith and what it means to be faithful to God with a heart prepared to receive him. Jesus begins by telling his disciples a parable, and Peter responds with a question. Peter asks the Lord whether the parable was meant for them or for everyone. Jesus replies to his question by raising another question. Who then is the faithful and prudent steward whom the master will put in charge of his servants to distribute the food allowance at the proper time? Jesus then goes on to describe the actions and attitudes of the trustworthy servant who prepares at all times for his master's return, and the servant who, by contrast, turns to a life of selfish pleasure and indulgence while badly mistreating those under his care. The outcome is clear. Those stewards who did not use their time and resources wisely are disciplined, while the trustworthy servant is put in charge of his master's property. Jesus ends his teaching with a word of wisdom. Much will be required of the person entrusted with much, and still more will be demanded of the person entrusted with more. And we are led to ask, how do we each respond to our vocation to be wise and prudent stewards of God's many and abundant gifts? Have a blessed day.